rainy day here in Spain. It's been raining all day. So nice for a change because here it never rains. And today I was thinking of doing a live fundraiser, like what we did for Noah last month, but maybe we can do one of these ones for Roy. Now, for the last 2 days, I've been uploading videos. If you haven't seen them, you can go back. They are the two last videos that I have uploaded, telling you the case of Roy. Roy is his dog that we had just rescued, and when the person that alerted us sent us his video, well, I mean, we at first we didn't know what was going on. I mean, there was a doggy. It was walking funny, but immediately we realized that there was a serious issue, that it could be neurological or have another kind of origin. Now, we went to rescue the doggy. We call him Roy, which is a Scottish name, and I liked it. And I wanted this dog to be a little bit, I wanted him to be strong and to get a little bit of added strength on his name. And we took him to the hospital. We did some X-rays, we did a CT scan, and what we found out was that some sort of blunt impact had completely dislodged the head from the back. So it is what some people call an internal decapitation, which I think is actually a crazy name, but in fact it is exactly what happened here. Now, these kind of injuries, they are not common, and they're rare, and when they happen, most of the time, people die because of the severity of the impact. The spine just gets out of place, and it severs the spinal cord. So either they become paralyzed completely, or they die. 70% of deaths in the case of humans. Yes, my friend and colleague Linda is going to answer to that. So basically, we're going to raise funds for Droid today. Today, I'm not going to ask you to participate in the raffle, which of course I am asking you to do it any other day because it's fun and because the prizes are great and because it's a new experience for us. But today, let's please donate directly to Roy's surgery. Now, these cases are especially heartbreaking. Somebody said in a comment that maybe he was not hit by a person, he was run over by a car. Now, in my experience, although I find it hard to believe, and it is very discouraging that people do these kind of things, they do it all the time. It's just that more often than not, the animals die. I mean, I've seen dogs being burned alive. I've seen cats being burned alive. I've seen all kinds of fractures. I've seen all kinds of things. So it is within the realm of possibilities that it was a person, but actually more than that, it is highly likely because if it had been a car, Roy's condition wouldn't be what it is. He will be full of injuries, full of scratches, abrasions, and basically fractures, open fractures on the other bones, on the hip. Very often, when a dog gets run over by a car, because of the nature of the impact, the kind of impact, and the size of the car and the size of the dog, there's a lot of destruction. In this case, there's nothing. It's just that the head is out of place, and there is an area very swelling right next to it on the other side of the neck that just confirms that there was an impact on that side, bam, that twisted the whole thing. So it left like a big lump on one side, and it's basically I mean, of course, anything is possible, but if I had to bet, I'll put all my money that this was man-made and it was done on purpose and a blunt object, basically. So today I would like you to please ask me any questions you wish and to please donate to Roy. If anybody of you donates, T. Brooks, I just answered the question. I don't think it's hit by a car because of the kind of injuries. A car hitting a dog that size destroys the dog. I mean, there's a lot of fractures. And in this case, there's nothing. there's not even a scratch. So no. And the place, the neck on that side, very strange. No, I don't think it's a car. So if any of you donate, Linda's going to leave the link repeatedly during the live. I will please ask you to say, I have donated, and let everybody knows that you have done that, so that people, this encourages people. Actually, nobody is in the same way that nobody wants to be the first one to arrive to a party or to go to a party and just find out that it's you and the singer and you're there alone. That's not fun. When people donate, they want to donate in groups. They want to feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves. So if any of you donate, please say that without fear, because it really helps. Um, thank you, Sila. Thank you very much for doing that. So Roy, Roy, I'm laughing because he's a funny character, and I tell you, this dog. I mean, he has personality. He has a lot of personality. He has a lot of spunk and wants to live, and is kind of oblivious to anything that is going on. Gabriela, Noah is doing great. Noah is doing great. I will upload a picture later. So Noah, fantastic. The surgery that we did last week was a complete success. She's doing great. And many of you helped, and I want to thank you on Noah's behalf. But now is Roy. That surgery is going to be tricky because we have to fuse in a way. We're using metal plates, the the neck and the spine. This kind of surgery is performed in humans. Very often, you see a lot of people walking around with what seems like a stiff neck. Is that they've had this kind of surgery. There are people that have this kind of surgery on these hernias on other sides of the back. So it is it's something that we have to do. Otherwise, he's never going to walk properly, and he's always going to have an unstable head. I mean, in time, I have no doubt that it's going to develop. It's going to kind of heal by itself, but it's going to heal badly, and that's going to lead into bigger problems. So let's do it right now. That has just happened, and chances of success are much higher. Otherwise, in no time, there's going to be a degradation of his condition. That's for sure. Okay, Frank, thank you very much. T. Brooks, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for your help. Now, when I say, by the way, the question of the car is very normal and is very understandable. I mean, nobody wants to believe that people can do such a thing, but unfortunately, it is. I remember a few years ago we rescued Sky, a dog that arrived to us with only like somebody hit him with a spade, and they took half of the head. I mean, 1/4 of the head. They took it out, and people couldn't believe that it happened. It did happen, and it did happen that way. I remember Olaf, the kitty that was dosed with petrol and set alight on fire. Who does something like this? Well, these people are out there doing that. I mean, very often after abusing and hurting animals, they graduate and they turn into psychopaths and they kill people. And jails are full of people, that have started abusing animals, and it's the nature of the beast. In this case, mankind. Thank you, Melissa. Thanks for your help. Thank you very much, Linda. Please drop the link for Roy's surgery. Um, I would like people to donate to that, and to say that they're helping. It's very important. Now, no, Jade. No. You didn't. No. I mean, I don't get upset by questions. No. Sometimes I get upset by nasty comments designed to hurt, but I'm working on that. I'm trying not to let this thing affect me. But no, I'm never gonna ask. Never gonna get upset because for a question that wants a clarification. So please don't worry about that. Okay. Does not work. What it is that doesn't work? Linda, please drop the link for Roy's surgery. I mean, somebody has just commented that it doesn't work. I don't know if what doesn't work is our page or what, but I don't think so. Anyway, Barcelona is the best neurosurgeon specialized on this. Rukama, the right surgery is not going to need a neurosurgeon because neurosurgeons don't actually put plates on the bones. What they do is they work directly on the spinal cord. Here, he's lucky. The spinal cord is affected, but not so affected. What we have to do is we have to align the spine with the neck. So this is a trauma surgery. Yeah, I mean, I thought at first, this is gonna have to do by a neurosurgeon, and we have a very good neurosurgeon, but this is gonna be done by a trauma surgeon instead. Now, surgery is gonna happen probably next week. I don't know if it's gonna be early next week or midweek, but it's gonna happen next week for sure. Sorry. Um, Lucky is doing great. Yes, Lightning. Lucky is doing great. He's at the great house following chemotherapy, and he's doing great. You're gonna see him in a video next week. This week, he's doing great. So far, is going well. So, what? What else? Roy. He has a great character. He is super sweet. He's super loving, but I mean, I have a funny video that I will upload later. Um, when he meets you, if he doesn't like you, if you're very big or very tall or something, he goes like, looks at you, he puts his growl, but immediately this growl goes away. He's just pretending. He's just like trying to scare the other person. It's funny. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely dog, and there's not gonna be a problem with anybody. It's gonna be a wonderful dog for a great family, and I really hope that we can find a family very soon. So, William Kimmer just donated. Thank you very much for this. Thank you very much for donating to Roy's surgery on this live fundraiser. Um, I've never, I could never imagine that a fundraiser with me just talking will work, but it does. Um, everybody that is here for a purpose, and it's actually, it's just wonderful to see. It's wonderful to see. Patricia, if he moves a certain way, can he be paralyzed? That's a fear that we have. So we're trying for him not to move too much. We're trying for him to be still, to rest. That's why he's at the hospital. We don't want him to be running around and being as calm and still as possible. That's why I said in the video that it's been a miracle that this thing hasn't affected him in any other way. It is kind of a miracle. Let's just hope that the miracle continues a bit longer and we can fix this. Really bad, really bad. When you look at him, he can walk, he can stand, but you can see that he is having trouble. There are some areas, that are uncoordinated, and this is because of neurological damage. There is a part of the medulla of the spinal cord that is compressed, and that's what we have to fix. Jerry, it doesn't matter if it's not much. It really works. Thanks a lot. Elizabeth, thanks a lot. My love to Portugal. My love to Portugal. Carla, you're late. No, you're not late. You're here. You just arrived. There will be many other people arriving to the live session a bit late, so it's no problem. Now, what else? The raffle is going pretty well. I mean, it's an interesting experience. Maybe we will repeat it with some other interesting, products to give away. Um, I'm thinking of new and cheeky and interesting products that are only interesting for the members of this community. We want to make it fun. But so far, these three portraits of Gigi, it was a first. It was a first, and it is being a good experience. And let's see how it goes. Let's see who wins. Let the luckiest win. Anyway, Roy's surgery again. A rescue that does calendars. Well, calendars and merchandise is something that we are not going to be doing for now because it's too much work. It's too much work for very little returns. and we just cannot do it. I mean, we are a small team. I'm trying to reduce a little bit my level of stress. If I now going to starting a full-fledged merchandise shop, then one of these days somebody will make a video on my behalf and say, "Oh, Victor died of a heart attack yesterday." So we don't want that. We don't want that. Carla, obrigado to Brazil. Charlene, thank you very much for helping Roy. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. I'm going to tell him tomorrow or Monday when I see him that there were so many people around the world wanting to help him. He's very special. He has lovely colors, lovely markings. This gray and black and those incredibly expressive eyes. You know, every dog has different eyes. Sometimes the very same, the very way, I mean, dogs look at you in a different way. Remember, Alma's look was so sad. Now, Roy's look is startling. It's like he looks at you with surprise, and he wants to get as much information from you as possible. He's a lovely, lovely dog. He's very dynamic. He wants to do things. I mean, you can see that he's going to be a runner, and that he's going to be a lot of fun to be with after the surgery and after he's completely recovered. If any of you would like to contribute towards his surgery, please do that. I will be very grateful. How does Roy like me? Likes me a lot now. I mean, the first time he saw me, not so much. But because the thing is, I'm really tall. So usually when dogs meet me, they're like, wow, who's this guy? But then after a while, they do like me very much. Thanks, Chris. Roy likes me. Yeah, well, Patricia, don't give out ideas like that. I can't not open a merchandise shop. It's really it's too much work. And the thing about these shops, merchandise, raffles, anything, is that I have to be promoting them personally. It's not something that you can just open and leave the link there and it's gonna work by itself. No, I have to be here telling you about it every day. Well, like I do when with our donation link. Without your donations, without your recurring donations, nothing works. And in the same way, my Patreon support group is essential for me. I mean, I cannot do this without that group. So I try to promote it and to mention it on every video, and it is tough. I mean, a big part of my job is to be fundraising all the time. It's tiring, but it has to be done anyway. So, God, now it's not raining anymore. Look, it stopped raining. It was raining when we started this little fundraiser. Not anymore. Carla, yes, I promise you, I'm trying to do things that work. I'm trying to do things that allow us to be comfortable taking animals to the vet, not having to worry. Well, oh no, this CT scan is going to be a lot. Now this magnetic resonance is going to cost this. Or Nano. I mean, imagine Nano needed 6 surgeries. Who takes a case like this? Nobody. The only reason we can take this is because I know that if I come out here and if I ask for funds, if I ask for help, it's going to work. But without me fundraising, let me tell you, it's tricky. Honestly, I don't know. I'm sure other people have their own formulas and they have it all cracked up. But in our case, I need to be on every video reminding people to join us, to join me on Patreon, and to see. So, Chris, I have ideas for our next raffle. I'll show you. I'll send you a WhatsApp. I'll tell you. I have a naughty idea for next raffle. I'm sure many people will like it. Anyway, Roy's surgery. Roy was hit on the head, and they basically separated the head from the body. For those of you that don't know what has happened, is our last rescue, our latest rescue, not our last. Hopefully, it's our latest rescue, and it's a rescue that we are fundraising for now. We fundraised for Noah 2 weeks ago, and it was a great success. Noah's tumor is gone. Hopefully, it's never going to come back. And I mean, it was really, really great. Lucky's chemotherapy is working. We had to do a lot of testing and everything before that, but he's doing great. He's doing great at the great house. Summer is here, spring is here. All the animals at the great house are doing really well. Most of our animals actually at our shelters, the great house and the pink house, are very old. I think the average age is over 10 years old. It's nearly 11. Imagine. Animals that were supposed to be long dead and they're now 11 years old. It's just, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So, anybody else? Let me see, what time is it? 9:20, 7:20. Anybody else want to donate for Roy's surgery? Come on. Okay, Suzanne, thank you very much. Thanks a lot. You donated with PayPal. Wonderful. Really appreciate it. I'm sure it's going to work out. Sometimes it takes time to show on the statements. What else? Who else is there? T. Brooks. Emmy. Wonderful. Thank you very much for this. Freddy. Angel Saraiwa. How is Freddy? Freddy's doing great. He's here living with me. And right now, because it was raining, he's now in the living room sleeping. You will see him on my next live session. Tomorrow, same time, I'm going to be here for another live session and you will see Freddy and the others. Right now, look, right now, let me show you where they are. They're all sleeping because it was raining. So, who else? Who else can help? Jade, you wish you could do it. Yeah, well, hopefully one day you'll be able to. When I make these fundraisers, I'm not expecting anybody to donate a big amount. Just an amount that is feasible. Just an amount like the kind of money that you spend when you go to the supermarket and you're gonna buy, I don't know, a packet of cigarettes or some, I don't know, a bottle of Diet Coke, something, things that are at the reach of everybody. Those small things can make a big change in the way an organization is run and in the things we can do. Sometimes people think, oh, well, it's a donation, so it's going to have to be something really big. No. Nobody. Very few people donate large amounts. The whole thing is supported by micro donations. And when I mean micro, sometimes I mean very micro. Water. Yes, William, exactly. Every little bit helps. And when I say that we are a very big community, I mean it. We're a big community. We're all very engaged. There's been a lot of trust built over the years, and this gives us the confidence that we can do incredible things. Incredible things. Incredible things. It's been so many years now. The other day I was counting, and it's going to be 18 years since this whole thing started. My God. Azemir, uh, my friend Linda is going to drop a link to the donation to the a link to the fundraising. Oh God, how do you say that? A link to donate for Roy's surgery. Sorry, my God, my head. Um. So what else? What else? I'm running out of steam. I'm getting old. Running out of energy. So, looking forward to achieve this next week. Very much looking forward. I want this doggy to be out there running, recovering in our great house, and being adopted by a beautiful family. I mean, I just can't wait until this ordeal is over for him and in a way for us as well. There's a lot of pressure in these surgeries. There's a lot of hola de heart, hola. There's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of responsibility running on these cases. And believe me, we don't take it lightly. Neither does Isidore and his team. Yeah, tough. Jonathan, You paid via PayPal, donation not showing. Well, first of all, thank you very much for trying to donate using PayPal, and I'm sure if you got a receipt, if you got a notification saying that you have donated, I'm sure it's gonna show at some point. Anyway, Linda will check it. Ah, God, so you do amazing work. Now here's a question for you: which one is our most memorable rescue? Of all the ones that you have seen over the years, and many of you have been with us many years, which ones you remember right now from the top of your head? Give me some names. Thank you. Cat Lady, thank you very much. Thank you for this. Really appreciate it. Uh, Dahar, the the raffle is not a donation. It's a raffle ticket. If you got a ticket, that's it. That's all you have to do. On the 30th, you will know if you're a winner for the raffle or not. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Klaus. Okay. You remember Klaus? So do I. What a sweet dog. Apollo. Thank you, William. Apollo, unfortunately, his family stopped giving us any news, but I know that he's fine. I will see if I can find another picture of him. Alma. Okay. Patricia. Thank you very much. Thanks for your help. Thank you. Jill. Absolutely terrible that somebody could donate. Could donate. No, could donate is beautiful that somebody could donate. Absolutely terrible that somebody could hit a dog in such a way. But it does happen. I mean, I've actually seen it. Not everybody's like us. I've seen people in the countryside treating animals like if they have no feelings or they don't feel pain. I mean, I think at the bottom of it is like they don't. There is not a recognition that these are sentient beings that they have their wishes and they don't wish to feel pain. I mean, for many people, these are just things, things that you can hit, mistreat, and it's a completely different mindset. You're never gonna understand completely or feel what one of these people feel. I mean, it's just incomprehensible, incomprehensible. Mary, Maria, Brigitte, thank you. We've had 2 or 3 Marias, and they were all wonderful. They were all wonderful. Maria, well, we just had Maria recently that died on the operation table. And we had yeah, we had a few. My God, but I mean, right now I'm just having memories of all these dogs, all these dogs. You know what I know? What I sometimes do? I go into my phone and I scroll up. I have everything saved in the cloud, and I see all the rescues of all these years. If you tell me where were you this same day 8 years ago, I could tell you where I was and which dog I was saving that day. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like a crazy virtual calendar in images. Yeah, Sergio and I running from the roof rescue. That was amazing. That was great. Sergio and I did quite a very nice rescues. We did great things. I miss those days. We went to Tunisia to rescue 2 kitties once. We went to New York to deliver Hachiko. Remember Hachiko? We went to Greece to get him and to deliver him to New York. That was amazing. We did beautiful things, memorable things. The Sphinx cat is Dali, yes, and Dali lives with Amparo. Yeah, the other day my brother made a video in Amparo's house. I will try to upload it in our main channel at some point, or I will upload it on Patreon. Yes. By the way, if any of you would like to join me on my Patreon support group, please do that. I mean, I try to post there as I mean I don't post as often as I do here every day, but I think people there understand that they're helping me a lot. Chris, thank you very much for those 25. Yeah, thank you very much. Olaf is still alive. Absolutely. Olaf is alive. And Dali is the Sphinx cat that Yima is talking about. Yeah. My eyesight is great. Look at my eyes. Unbelievable. I tell you, I'm not, I'm not a believer, but things like this definitely give you food for thought because it was a really unexpected healing for everybody. So my eyes are much, much better. Roy is fine. You will see him again on Monday or Tuesday. There will be an update on him, and hopefully he's gonna be fine after his surgery. Thank you very much, Mommy Bianca, for the 15 for Roy. Thanks a lot, Melissa, Coco, and Gloria. Absolutely. But these are our newest rescues. You guys are mentioning new rescues. Um, I'm talking about rescues for a long time ago, from 5, 6 years ago. Many people tell me always about Sky, about Betsy, about Olaf, of course, about Brandy. The things that, wow, we've really done crazy and impossible things here. One day I will make a video telling you more stories because there were some things that we never got to publish, but they did happen. And wow, I really have to sit down and write everything down. I don't want to forget anything. And I think I'm forgetting a lot. Yeah. Anyway, so guys, thanks a lot for your help. I have no idea how much we've raised. Linda will tell me later when she makes the numbers. But hopefully, some of you decided to come on board because of these videos. The kitties are great. The kitties are all at the great house, at the pink house, and they're gonna be moved to the great house very soon. We're gonna merge both houses. The problem with merging both houses is that after we leave the pink house, we're gonna have to do a whole lot of repair. I mean, the cats and the dogs, they damage some things, so we're gonna have to fix them. So we'll be fixing that very soon. The little dog that has his throat cut, that I guess was Lola. Brenda. Lola was adopted, lived very happily for about 5 years, and then she died of old age. Lola died years ago. Dickens is great. Dickens is an amazing, iconic dog. He's an amazing dog. This guy, wow, we've gone through so much with him. Diaz, thank you very much for your help yesterday. Thank you. The Diaz family, love it. Where are you guys based? Mirana, thank you very much. Well, if you cannot do it at the moment, doesn't matter. You'll do it again for another dog whenever you're in a better position. It's absolutely fine. I love to read your comments. What do these surgeries costing? It depends. It depends really. I mean, some of them may cost 3,000, 4,000. Some of them much higher. Some of them they end up being multiple surgeries. For example, I can tell you that so far nano surgeries have costed nearly 12, nearly 14,000 euros, I guess. And there's going to be another 3 surgeries going. Just the hip replacement for both hips gonna cost, I don't know, 10 10,000, something like this. So I mean, an itemized list with cost for every surgery is complicated, and because it's not only the surgery, it's the hospitalization, the aftercare, the this, the that, then go back. There's another checkup, then there's another surgery. Sometimes we say that it's going to need 1 surgery, but it ends up needing 2 or 3. I mean, you never know. When you take a case, you just never know. You have no idea what's going to happen. Valerie, thank you very much for your prayers. Thank you very much. Fingers crossed for this beautiful baby. Fingers crossed. Sky, Sky. I got a picture of Sky just yesterday. He was there standing proud, much older now, but he was there still, going strong. What a dog. What a beautiful dog. The hair. Yes, yes, we get 14,000 euros. Not for one surgery, but for nano. Yeah, sure, absolutely. So far, and it's gonna get much higher, I suppose, because we have to do another surgery for the front leg left, and then the hip surgery, the hip replacement for both hips. I mean, nightmare. I tell you, I am absolutely convinced that if any rescue in Spain had taken this dog, Nano, he will be dead already. It's not possible for an organization to deal with this. But we can. We can because of these videos. We can because of me coming out here, asking for funds, asking for donations, begging. But yeah, but over the years, yeah, we've built this trust and this relationship. It's great. Nancy is doing great with her new wheelchair, flying like the wind. What a dog! What a dog! Yes, 24K in Australia. That's just one. I mean, where we have a lot of crazy cost in the small things, in the daily care of our animals, the revisions, the checkups, the periodic checkups, the new thing that, well, now this guy has this thing, we have to rush him to the hospital because they are all so old now. They are much costly to take care of. Yeah. Gabriela, I'm feeling much better, much better. Mocha is doing great. Mocha is doing great. Completely transformation, completely different dog. Unbelievable. I'm really doing great. The beautiful Carmen. Yes, Carmen is great. She lives not very far away from me, about 10 minutes, and I see them sometimes. I'm gonna see if I can go this week and have an update on her. She was beautiful. This is another dog that came to us with terrible injuries, and we thought at some point that she was gonna lose the back legs, but she didn't. We lost only one leg. The other one she saved, and yeah, amazing, Carmen. Rock Goddess, you have a senior dog. Yeah, it's very costly. And imagine you have all these dogs with chronic diseases. Every once in a while, we look at him. He looks a little bit too lethargic. We have to rush to the vet. New checkups, new blood work, new treatment, update. Come back in a week for another checkup, follow up, and like this, tens of animals. It is complicated. It is complicated. Maybe I could write down notes down and write a book someday. Valerie, yes, I could write a book. And this is something that I will do. It's not something that may happen. No, no, no. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it for two reasons. One, because I believe what we have done, please, I don't want to say I, it's we, what we have done at Let's Adopt has been beautiful and it's memorable and it's something that there has to be a legacy and it has to remain, it has to be continued. So I really want to write this story, everything. But also I want to write a book because I had a life before Let's Adopt. And it was a great life. It was I used to do something completely different. But it was really, it was great. And I don't want to forget all of that. Um, but then I started Let's Adopt and my life changed completely. And I went from a sector that had nothing to do with animals. I went in the deep end to animal rescue, and it was such a big change of life. I mean, I'll write a book. I don't expect anybody to buy it, only members of this community, because to the rest of the world, I'm absolutely nobody. But to the people that follow our work, it will make a great book, great reading. I'll probably do an audio book. I think by now people are getting used to my accent and my voice, and it will be more enjoyable probably than reading it. Let's see, let's see, let's see. There will be something like that. Yeah, yeah. Also, as time passes, memories get blurred, and sometimes I receive pictures. Look, this is you in Costa Rica now. Why, that was me, and who is that person next to me? I don't remember. I really wanna. Yeah, my memory is not what it used to be. I will tell the full story. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. Believe me, you won't believe it. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for your help to Roy on uh, today's little fundraiser. Yes, I'm sure this community will promote it. I'm sure. I'm sure. And many of you will be very surprised. I'm sure. Thank you, Mirana. Thank you for promoting me within your family. That's beautiful. And it is a very noble and rewarding. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, thank you very much. I'm gonna have a live with our Spanish friends, the Spanish community. Practically, very few of them speak any English, so I have to have two separate communities. Will you believe it? It's true. It's true. So much work. Okay, lots of love. I'll see you tomorrow. Give me some ideas. Give me some ideas for tomorrow's video. Let's talk. Let's chat. See you tomorrow. I want you to know that I really enjoy doing this. It's fun. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao. What is ciao? Ah, ciao. 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 Lots of kisses. See you tomorrow. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye. Thank you for helping Roy. That is his donation link. Take care. Bye bye.